What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I am in this is our only project that we have going on right now. We just sold the fire damaged house this afternoon. It is currently Friday, July 14th, and this is the only project that we have left. So we are looking for some more work right now, some more projects for our guys. But I'm gonna give you guys a final walkthrough of our Mesa property. Now we bought this, I think we bought this in March. We had a 30-day post-possession on the property, meaning we gave the previous sellers a 1 month to move out after we actually funded the property and closed on it in our names. And then we basically took a little bit longer than what we normally do on the project, just because when we first originally started this project, we did have a lot going on. We had like 4 or 5 different projects at once, and then we sold them all off, and now this is the only one we have left. After this one, it's going to be listed today. We have no active projects for our guys, and it's always like tough to constantly keep work in the pipeline. So like we had a really busy first half of the year, and we're going to try to keep it that way right now. But here's a tour. I'm going to talk some numbers with you guys. I'm going to disclose as much as I feel comfortable with, because this property has not sold yet. It's not under contract yet either. So yeah, I'm not going to give away too much information until all that's said and done, but here we go. So this is a single story 1,400 square foot home here in Mesa, Arizona. This will be one of the lowest priced active properties in the East Valley. That's single story. The overall market is still pushing extremely hard, and these homes that are in this lower price point still get a ton of buyers, even with interest rates being where they are right now. So this, I will hope, will be a nice little first-time purchase for a family, or could be a great investment property as well. Even with rates the way they are, rental rates here in the low 400s still should cash flow a little bit depending on down payment. But we had a budget on this, I believe, of $30,000 originally. We went a little bit over that just because we ran into some unexpected issues with the backyard. They left a lot of stuff that we thought was going to get taken care of, so we ended up putting another $1,000 in the backyard. In total, we spent about $3,500 in the backyard. It was completely messed, neglected, dirt. They had an above ground pool right there that we had to remove for a couple $100. We ended up getting a little bit of color pop with some turf that we had left over from a previous project. Extended the paver patio a little bit, just for a little bit of just something in the backyard, so it's not straight gravel. We got some window treatments as well. A lot of the screens were broken. Some of the stuff on the windows were broken as well, which was an additional $1,000 that we didn't expect. And we didn't catch that on our original walkthrough just because someone was living here, and it was relatively quick walkthrough. But yeah, this is it. If you guys remember, this used to be a doorway into this room right here. The way the builder had this laid out is some of his builds he had as a doorway, and some of them he had as an actual true 3rd bedroom. So we actually converted this from an office area to an actual bedroom, so it's officially a 3-2. And then we have this bedroom over here. The cool thing about this layout and this floor plan is you get really tall ceilings in most of these rooms right here, which is really nice. It makes it look a lot bigger than 1,400 square feet. You have your guest bathroom over here as well. The tile came out a little bit more gray than what I thought, so that's what happens when you don't actually go and look at them in person. You base it off online. We didn't have to replace any of the doors, which saved us about $1,000 to $1,500. We just refinished and painted the cabinets, which came out really nice. They were in good shape, so that saved us a significant amount of money reusing that. We had just enough of a granite slab left over to where we could do a waterfall cabinet or waterfall granite, so that's just a little bit of a nicer touch in here. We went with a nice little subway tile backsplash. I think my guy charged me $400 for all of this because the square footage wasn't super big. And then we used a new granite guy. This is quartz countertop, $500 a slab right here. Super nice for this type of home. And our granite guy, like I said, this was the first house he did with us, and he did a really good job. Everything was super tight against the walls. His cuts were really clean. His waterfall was matched really well, so we're starting to use him a little bit more as well. It was actually a social media lead, so it was really cool. He reached out to me one day and started working with him. So now I'm using him on my personal property. This is a cool thing about this. Since there used to be a doorway right here, the whole living room can now be adjusted because this wall can actually be used as like where a couch can go, or you can throw a TV up on this wall if you add a little outlet over there. Instead of having like kind of the living room this way, you can kind of rearrange that, and we get an extra bedroom. It will sell a lot better as it being a 3-2 instead of a 2-2. Primary bedroom, nice high ceilings over here. We didn't do anything with the texture or anything like that, so it was pretty straightforward. We did spend an extra $2,000 on this glass as well. When I first originally walked through it, I wasn't thinking. Most of the time, we will leave the option of the buyers getting a curtain, or they can install their own glass. We won't really install glass on any of our projects. It doesn't really hinder the purchase price or anything like that. But since the way this is kind of like a corner unit, we kind of had to install the glass just because there's no way you can get a curtain over here. So we went ahead and spent $1,850 on this glass. It'll show really well. We left the tub, it was in great shape. Sometimes we will run the tile all the way around the window, but since this is an entry-level home, lower purchase price, we just kept the tile and saved a few $100s just at this level right here. Reuse the cabinets. Cabinets are in great shape, no leaks or anything like that. I got a little $80 mirror here, got our standard light, and then new toilets, everything like that. All new can lights everywhere if you guys haven't noticed that. A nice little walk-in closet over here. This house is, I think, like early 2000s build. The roof is original, but there was no signs of leaks. So whenever there's like no signs or anything like that, there's not really a point in replacing it. We will a lot of times get it checked with a roofer to make sure everything is good to go upon the listing. And same thing with the AC unit. This AC unit's incredible. It's 115 out right now, and it's 72 in here and having no issues. Even though it is original, everything was serviced and maintained pretty well, so we're not going to replace that. If we do come across someone wanting some sort of credit or something like that during the inspection period, we will cross that path then. But it's working. We're not going to spend money, $6,000, $5,000 to replace a unit that's working perfectly fine. And yeah, that's it. We bought this house for, man, it was such a long time ago, in the $330,000 range. Like I said, we put a little bit over 30 into it, and we're gonna list it at, I think, the way the market's sitting with how low of inventory we have, even with interest rates so high, it's wild. We still have a ton of buyers, supply and demand. There's not a lot of supply, and the demand is staying high because of that. I think we were originally planning, I underwrote it at $419,000, but I think we're gonna push it 5K and do 424, 500 on the list and kind of see what kind of traction we get this weekend on it. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys ever have any properties, friends, family, neighbor that you know in Arizona that they want an offer, or they're about to list their property, we'd love an opportunity to make them a cash offer before they take it on market, or if they need a quick close, we're here. We can work out deals off market and make the best terms possible, and we'll pay you guys a finder's fee for any leads you guys send us that we close on. Or if you guys are looking for an investment property or just buying or selling here in Arizona, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'd love to work with you guys. This is what I do every single day, 7 days a week. So I'd love to help you guys out and get your net worth built and a real estate portfolio built. Get your net worth built in real estate and help you guys build your real estate portfolio. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment. It really does help me out. I got to go and list this property right now before it's too late. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Everything's in the description down below.